Hello everyone, I am Deepika from Thirumal Classes IAS Institute and I am here to discuss about gene editing, which is a part of Anthropology Unit 9 Paper 1, and also it was included in Science and Technology also. First of all, we'll know about gene editing, genome editing. It is also known as gene editing. Gene editing is nothing but addition, subtraction, deletion of a DNA of an organism. That's what the definition of genome editing. And we'll now know about the relevance of genome editing and why is it in news. Recently, Government of India has introduced genome edited crops rather than genome modified crops or genetically modified organisms. How is gene editing different from GMO crops? GMO, it is nothing but genetically modified organisms. For example, BT cotton, BT brinjal. GMO organisms includes that transfer of foreign material into a specific or targeted DNA of an organism. For example, this is the DNA of a target organism and this is the DNA of foreign organism. We now extract this part of DNA to insert it into the specific part which is the targeted organism, and this is called GMO. It includes transferring of genetic material from the foreign organism. And in gene editing, we'll just alter or edit or add or delete the DNA of an organism or a sequence of DNA or a part of DNA of an organism. Methods and applications of genome editing. One such method is CRISPR, which is clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats. That's the full form of CRISPR, and transcription activator like effector nucleases with a shortcut talents. This is zinc finger nucleases, homing endonuclease or meganucleases. In all such mechanisms, CRISPR is a well-known method in which the CRISPR-Cas9 enzyme is used as a genetic nuclease. CRISPR-Cas9, it is a genetic nuclease. Advances in CRISPR-based genetic therapy. Genetic therapy, it includes genome editing, GMO, and such methods. For example, if we use genome editing, it includes curing of diseases such as sickle cell anemia, cancer. It also includes curing of eye diseases such as color blindness, etc. And the most important point that we need to remember regarding CRISPR technology is precision medicine. Means we will develop a medicine that is required by our body according to the conditions that we needed. Next, thinkers who studied genetic editing. These are some of the scientists or anthropologists who studied genome editing, and one such is Leah Lothar, Eben Krisky, and Annie Stone. Applications in CRISPR genome editing. These are nothing but what we have studied. For example, in the advancements, we have studied that it will help in the curing of sickle cell anemia, cancer, and color blindness, etc. And in addition to that, it is also, we have studied that why it is in news. It is in news because government has released genetically edited crops. For example, in agriculture, instead of CRISPR-Cas9 enzyme, SSN and SDNs are used as enzymes. SSN means sequence specific nucleases and SDNs is site directed nucleases. And in medical or medicine, it is used to cure cancer, sickle cell anemia, color blindness, and it is also used to cure some diseases such as stunted growth. And if we see industrial uses, it is used in industries such as cheese and yogurt production industries. It is used in cheese and yogurt production industries because it helps in the proliferation of bacterial cells, which indeed helps in the production of cheese and yogurt. PYQs regarding genetic editing or anthropology. First of all, the mostly asked questions in the anthropology paper 1 is genetic counseling, chromosomal aberrations. These two questions are mostly asked in UPSC paper 1. And finally, I conclude that genome editing is not only helpful in studying anthropology, it is also useful in the studying of science and technology, which includes DNA structure, DNA model, and genome editing, genome counseling, etc. Thank you so much.